Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, December 11th. Well, probably the most important weather event of this upcoming week will be a very cold air mass arriving at midweek. Not only will temperatures struggle on Wednesday to reach the 30-degree mark in D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City, but wind chill values will be much lower as strong northwest winds are likely, gusting past 30 miles per hour or so. There will be several waves of energy flowing from the northwest to the southeast in that strong, dominating northern branch of the jet stream, and any one of those could produce some rain or snow shower activity. Certainly the first threat comes from late tonight into tomorrow night, primarily from Pennsylvania on northward, and then a second threat for snow showers comes in the Thursday, Friday time frame, and we'll talk about all those threats over the next few minutes. Going back to Saturday's first accumulating snow event, accumulations turned out to be pretty well as expected, with anywhere from 3, 4, or 5 inches in the immediate I-95 corridor region. Officially at the airports, Dulles Airport came in with 4 inches, Reagan National 2 inches, Philadelphia International Airport 4.1 inches, and Central Park in New York City ended up with 4.6 inches. It started a few hours later than expected because of some dry air in place from Pennsylvania across New Jersey up across New York City. It started in the middle part of the morning, ended up going for about a 12-hour period into the middle part of the night. D.C. started early in the morning and ended late in the afternoon or early in the evening. Sunday turned out to be a cold day, lots of snow melt, given the fact that the sunshine ruled the day with high temperatures well up in the 30s. Well, again, we have a significant cold air outbreak arriving here at midweek. It stays very cold through the second half of the week. There are signs for a warm-up coming in the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday time frame of next week, perhaps even to above normal levels, 45, 50-degree highs possible next Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday in the I-95 corridor. However, going even past that, into Christmas week, there is one signal here that I want to talk about over the next couple of minutes called the Madden-Julian Oscillation. It kind of represents tropical waves around the globe, and it suggests that we may go from the warmer conditions early next week back to a colder pattern probably around Christmas week. What we are showing here is a plot of the Madden-Julian Oscillation going forward in time from last night's ensemble run of the GFS. The forecast is in green here. What happens is the forecast loops around over the next few days. Each one of these dots represents a daily forecast moving ahead in time all the way to Christmas Eve. But then the Madden-Julian Oscillation is forecast to go through what is called phase 7 here and into phase 8 by right around the end of this period, or right around Christmas Eve. Composites are made based on historical observations of the Madden-Julian Oscillation depending on the time of the year, and when we go from phase 7 to phase 8 here in the eastern U.S., that typically results in a warmer pattern going into a colder pattern. So again, that is suggesting after the significant cold air outbreak that arrives here at midweek, we turn warmer early next week for a few days, but then likely colder again as we get to near Christmas during the latter part of December. And here are those composite temperature maps that I pointed to a minute ago for the different phases of the Madden-Julian Oscillation. And right here, for this particular time of the year, the December, January, February time frame, phase 7 usually results in warmer than normal conditions here in the eastern U.S. Again, this is a tropical signal. There are many other factors to look at, such as the NAO and the Arctic Oscillation Index, but this is kind of an important signal that has been pretty accurate in the past. Then, however, when we go into phase 8, this particular time of the year, it turns out to be colder than normal throughout the eastern U.S. So again, very significant cold air outbreak middle of this week. Then we turn warmer again, it looks like, while we're in phase 7 during the early part of next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday of next week, and then likely colder again during Christmas week and going beyond that. Well, let's take a look at last night's 6Z GFS model run. First, I want to look at the 500 millibar level. We'll take a look at all these waves of energy that are dropping from the northwest to the southeast. We've mentioned numerous times here, but the typical pattern for a La Nina winter is for the northern branch of the jet stream to dominate. Indeed, that northern branch is dominating, pulling cold air masses from western Canada into the upper Midwest, across the Great Lakes, into the Mid-Atlantic region, and waves of energy are following that track as well. And here we go as of this morning, Monday morning, and here's that next batch of energy in the northern plains. Let's move forward in 6-hour periods, and as we move into the Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, here we go. By tomorrow night, pretty impressive wave of energy sitting right over the northeast U.S. For a while last week, it looked like this could dig even farther south into the southeast U.S. The fact that it's not digging all the way down into the southeast U.S. means that its biggest impact will be across the northeast U.S., places like upstate Pennsylvania and northward. Certainly can be some rain and snow shower activity late tonight and tomorrow in and around Philadelphia, for example. Maybe a rain shower or two down across D.C., but the biggest impact from this first batch of energy will be across interior sections of the northeast U.S., where several inches of snow can fall over the next 24 to 36 hours or so. Well, let's keep moving forward in time to look at some more energy that will affect perhaps the northeast U.S. later in the week. Here we go by Wednesday night, Thursday time frame. Notice some more energy out here over the Midwest and the Central Plains. That consolidates by the time we get into Friday, pretty far south this time, way down into the southeast U.S. You see a wave of energy here, so we'll have to monitor this closely. The farther to the south and east these waves of energy can dig, the more of a threat it is for D.C., Philadelphia. When they stay over the northeast U.S., the biggest impact is generally from northern Pennsylvania, let's say up across New York State and New England. But by the time we get to the Friday night time frame, there's lots of energy here, all the way from the southeast coastline up into the Great Lakes region. Again, this will generate a threat for snow showers Thursday night, and Friday. And during those couple of days, we'll be entrenched in very cold air. So what falls will likely be in the form of snow. What falls late tonight and tomorrow can be rain, snow, or even some sleet can be mixed in. As we'll hit 40 degrees today and probably the low to mid-40s tomorrow. But again, during the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday time frame, will be very cold, especially on Wednesday with high temperatures, probably not even reaching 30 degrees. Well, let's now wrap up with the surface forecast maps from the 6Z GFS model run, and we'll move ahead in 6-hour increments. These particular maps from tropicaltidbits.com. And notice here, we talked about this particular batch of energy staying to the north, affecting primarily upstate Pennsylvania, New York, and New England. Again, some of these areas in the eastern Great Lakes and interior sections of the northeast U.S. could get several inches of snow over the next 24 hours or so. Certainly can be some rain or snow shower activity across southeastern Pennsylvania late tonight into the day tomorrow, maybe even some sleet mixed in. Probably nothing more than a shower of rain or snow down across D.C. metro region, south of the Mason-Dixon line. Not much impact. Biggest storyline here, though, come Tuesday night and on Wednesday. Very strong, very cold, winds gusting past 30 miles per hour, probably down to 20, maybe even the upper teens, both late Tuesday night and Wednesday night as well. And again, during the day on Wednesday, this is Wednesday morning forecast map, just a very, very cold day for this time of the year. High struggle to reach 30. Winds gusting to 30 miles per hour will cause even lower wind chill values. Then moving forward, we're looking at the next system here. Again, additional waves of energy dropping southeast in that northern branch. Can be some snow shower activity in and around the I-95 corridor Thursday night, and Friday. We'll, again, focus in on that over the next few days here at VencoreWeather.com. Turns milder by the early part of next week, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But going forward past that, probably Christmas week and beyond, it's likely that we turn colder again. So a lot going on here in the world of weather. The first accumulating snow event is now history, and now we're looking forward to more cold air outbreaks and some threat for snow over the next several days. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Orion.